Now try. Well, our battery was dead. We've been sitting here at this beautiful beach spot now for a week. Haven't turned the bus on. Our car battery died, but we have our leisure battery hooked up to our car battery. So I just put the fuse back in, started right up. I guess that's one of the benefits of having your car battery connected to your leisure battery. Not only can it charge it while you're driving, but in emergency situations, you can get your car going again off your leisure battery. So welcome back to Santa Teresa, Costa Rica. We're getting ready to leave right now. We're heading off the peninsula. We're going back to the mainland.
We're just taking in these last few views of the Nicoya Peninsula before we hop on the ferry and head back to the mainland.
So while we do this, while we go about this day, we're gonna answer some questions. You guys ask us all these questions all the time in the comments, in Instagram, in email, and we try to respond to as many as we can.
And we just got some juicy ones, some really, really good ones.
So we want to go and so we want to spend some time today answering your questions on this video. And the first one comes from one of our friends.
Her name is Spin the Globe Project.
Also known as Anna Friend. She has a YouTube channel as well.
Yes.
And she asked us,
if you could give your van lifer selves, when you first started out, advice, what would it be? You wanna go first?
Yeah, so I think we both probably have different things that we like to say.
We each have our own thing we haven't told each other yet, so let's see if they match in any way.
No, I don't think they will. What I would have told myself was basically just like the reassurance that I control my own destiny. Because at the time I was so afraid and so concerned. Everyone's waving to us. This place is amazing. I was so concerned of when it would end that I was almost not appreciating those first few months.
Mine kind of coincides with that a little bit. Mine is patience and to remember to slow down. And I felt kind of a very similar thing where like we only thought we had 6 months, so we wanted to just cram in as much as we could in those 6 months. And 2 years later, and here we are in Costa Rica. So I think I would just tell myself to enjoy the journey, slow down, remember to slow down and smell the flowers, and just take it day by day, step by step.
And today's a day for celebration because today marks 2 years for us on the road, living in this bus.
August 1st, 2017, we hit the road.
Yeah, and now it's August 1st, 2019 for us.
Officially 2 years.
So let's go hop on this ferry. Welcome to boat life. You want to come in and we can make some yogurt real quick? So the next question comes from Vladimir Hidalgo. He asked a good one. Vladimir asked, when will we return, or will we ever return to El Salvador? And if it was up to us, if we could, we would go back to El Salvador right now. The amount of love that we got from the El Salvadorian people and the president, Nayib Bukele, who tweeted out our video, just blew our minds, and we want to go back. I'm not exactly sure when. We've been talking about potentially going back when we ship our bus over from Panama to South America. We might, over those like 2 weeks that it takes for it to ship, we might go back. But Kaylee has other plans. You want to tell them what you want to do?
I'm trying to go to Disney World, guys.
Kaylee wants to go to Disney World in Florida. I'm trying to pull for El Salvador. So all you El Salvadorians, just know, I'm trying, but Harry Potter World is calling her name.
I would go back to El Salvador, I would. But I've never been to Harry Potter World, I've been to El Salvador. We're weighing our options. The next question that we have is from someone by the name of This Media, and they asked any tips on growing a following or going self-employed to travel. And my biggest thing would be to try and be, or actually don't try. Be your 100% authentic self. Because if you are putting on this persona that you think people will like and you gain a following, you're going to have to keep up with that persona and it's going to be absolutely exhausting. And it's going to contradict all of the reasons why you chose to be an entrepreneur in the first place.
We're just about to hop off the boat now. I think we're the first ones in line. And our next question comes from Justy Monroe. And the question is, do you have any advice for couples that are about to embark on van life?
Woo!
And I have a really good advice, and that is to be comfortable with your partner going to the bathroom in close quarters, like Kaylee's doing right now. Kaylee's spooping in a bag. Just whipping up a little chicken salad on a rice wrap. And our next question comes from Dougie Fresh. And the question is, if money wasn't a factor and you could have any vehicle in the world, which one would you buy? And if I could have any vehicle, for sure, it would be, you want to tell them? You already know what vehicle I want.
A Unimog.
It'd for sure be a Unimog. We'll put a picture of it right here so you can see.
That is the ultimate van life vehicle. If you have unlimited money, or if you have just enough money for a Unimog and that's what you want to be for the rest of your life.
They're just like indestructible. They're huge. You go anywhere with them.
They're ex-military vehicles, right?
Yeah.
So, and then
I think they were just like built to be military vehicles, but they just like slap a cabin on the back.
Right.
But they're huge. Like we see them not all the time, but up in the States you see them all the time. A lot of Europeans have them. Mm-hmm. And by the way, this is my little
spring roll.
Spring roll. Kaylee doesn't like these. She thinks they're nasty, but
I usually like them, but
I dip them in a little soy sauce. We ran out of propane, and getting propane in Costa Rica is very, very difficult.
No.
So we're on the hunt for it now. We pulled over a little side spot to make a little lunch, and this is how I'm getting by.
I like my chicken hot.
Kaylee likes her chicken
Unless
hot.
there's mayo on it.
I'm down for a little chicken salad, but sometimes you just gotta get by. You know, you gotta just dip it in a little soy sauce.
That's so good. Well, you guys, this day just got so much better. We just pulled over to the side of the road. There is a massive market on this major highway that we're on. And we have desperately been looking for dragon fruits that are not $4 a piece. Look at what we got over there. Look at what we got over there. Right there. So let's go scope these babies out.
Wow. All right, so we're getting 3. We were gonna go crazy and get 8.
Yeah.
I was trying to talk to it, get him into a deal, but he's a hard bargain.
Well, I would say that went pretty dang successful. So let me help Jordan back out of here real quick. Oh, it's a busy road here.
Am I gonna go into the middle of the road?
No, you're not, you're good. All right, so let's dive into our next question here from Lacey Snow 84. And she asks, do you see a lot of solo females? And if so, Kaylee, would you do it? I think honestly I would do it, but I don't know if I would travel to another country in a van by myself quite yet. Maybe at some point in the future, but I would feel totally safe doing it in the US just because I am from there and I can speak the language. I know a lot of the spots to go to. There's so many iOverlander spots. But the language barrier is probably a really big reason why I wouldn't feel comfortable doing it completely on my own in another country. But to answer your question, yes I would, but it would probably be in the US.
Just like that. Tengo propano.
Tengo propano. What's tango propano mean?
I have propane. Now that we got the propane problem all fixed, let's roll right into the next question that we got, which is?
This one is from Mark Clements, and he asks, What is the thing that has surprised you the most about traveling south of the border?
You wanna go first or you want me to go?
You go first.
The thing that has surprised me the most is how freaking clean the McDonald's, Burger King, and Wendy's bathrooms are, and Starbucks. Like,
That's a really good one.
Something about the United States, when people get into a private bathroom, they just start doing the weirdest stuff. And maybe just from working in a restaurant. But people like take the whole toilet paper roll and like unroll it all. They like carve stuff into the toilet seat. They like do weird stuff. I don't get it.
Yeah.
But here it's like they cherish their bathroom. It's like spotless all the time.
That is very true.
This is the spot.
Sweet, that's pretty nice.
It's all fenced in, so let's run around.
Sweet, sweet, sweet. Do you want to go outside? Do you want to go outside? Okay. Go ahead. Go ahead.
We're just getting settled into our camp spot here, whipping up some curry over here. But we got some good news.
You guys ready to see the news?
Look who it is. Hey, what are you doing over there? Oh boy! Oh boy! What's up, dude?
What's up? Oh my god,
Good to
how's
see
it
you.
going?
It's
Good
going
to
good.
see you.
Dude, you're clean shaven again. Don't you propose for a second time?
No, we tried to go snorkeling and then we didn't even freaking snorkel. I just like shaved for nothing.
How are you?
So we had two more friends come up who you guys might remember. It's not just Trent and Allie, we had like the whole, everyone coming who we met along the way. Leave Everything in Wander is their name. I don't know if you guys remember them. Hey, good to see you.
Good to see you too. How are you?
So happy you guys made it. What's up, bro? Good to see you, man. You guys want to finish up this banana bread?
Thank you. Grazie.
You're making a mess.
Thank you.
Allie, you want another one?
Now you.
I mean, if someone has
You
to
have
eat
to.
it, I will.
Thank
I'm
you.
helping. I'm doing a service, right?
Love, you can have the last one.
My fourth piece.
So we're just having a blast here, finishing up our night. We made a loaf of banana bread and we ate the whole thing, which
We would have eaten it. We would have eaten it even if it was just the two of us.
This is our third loaf of banana bread, and this is the third time that we have eaten it within 24 hours.
Yep.
But this time we had all of our friends to help us out.
I'm not letting that banana bread go bad.
Especially
No
with this guy.
way.
This is the second he ate one piece, like, yo, can I get another piece of that?
The pastry king is back.
So this is where we're gonna let you guys go. We hope you have come along on this journey with us for today.
Absolutely.
And all these guys also make YouTube videos. Trent and Allie, as most of you guys know, because we've made 150 videos together. And this is Leave Everything and Wander, which you guys may have met
Back in Mexico.
back in Mexico.
But we'll put a link of both of their channels in the description below, so you gotta go check them out.
So, this is where we're gonna let you guys go.
We love you guys, and we'll see you very soon.
See you next time.
Adios.